Both Alani Nu and Tru Energy have great flavors that you can test and try out. And it's definitely for you if you just need a little booster for your workout. If you're a teacher like me, you know that you have some days where you just do not feel like doing anything. You do not feel like working out. You do not feel like eating. You just want to go home after that work day and just go to sleep. I was that person. I used to be that person. So I have used both Alani Nu pre-workout and Tru Energy a lot. I actually go back and forth between Alani Nu and Tru Energy because they do have some similarities, although that they are both different. Let's get started with Alani Nu. Also, a little disclaimer: seek out your doctor's advice or a certified healthcare professional before trying any supplements. Now, this is basically my opinion as a consumer and how I felt, my personal opinion, how I felt using these products. All the products that I've mentioned in this video will be linked down below. So I first started using Alani Nu back in 2018 when I was working out at LA Fitness after work. Now, back then I was a second grade teacher and I was always super duper tired. Like, I did not have the strength, the mental capacity to even go to the gym. I was drained every single day. So I think it was like a New Year's resolution when I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna push myself and get to that gym. So what I started doing was packing up all of my gym clothes and my gym shoes and my pre-workout inside of my gym bag, and I would drive straight to LA Fitness, not even go home. This worked out greatly for me. Like, it was the best thing I could have ever done for myself, because what I started doing was that I went there, but I just still, this was before me taking out a pre-workout. So before I invested in taking a pre-workout, I would just go to the gym and just go through the motions, yawning, doing things just because I know I needed to do it, not really enjoying myself, not really pushing myself and putting effort. And then I think I watched a video or something, I don't remember what I did, but I heard about Alani Nu and I heard that they had some great and tasty flavors, which is definitely right and correct. And I started taking it, and you felt that boost of energy that you needed to like carry on. So I felt like I could have kept doing reps if I wanted to. I felt energized. I was just like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to get to the gym. So this is the Island Crush flavor. And if you open it and look inside, it's blue and it's powdery. It's very consistent. You see the scooper inside. You also see the pillow pack. And this is it says to absorb humidity and odor. So I just leave it in there. I leave it in there to keep it very well. And this Alani Nu pre-workout says that it's for energy, endurance, and pump. And there are some instructions on the back as well. And this is the instructions that I did follow. Mix half a scoop in 6 to 8 ounces of water 20 to 30 minutes before your workout. And this is what I actually started doing, because it also says once tolerance has been assessed, you may use 1 full serving, which is 1 scoop. So I did start using half of a scoop first to see how my body felt. When I started using half a scoop, I actually didn't feel jittery. You know how sometimes you could feel jittery or overstimulated with certain supplements or certain caffeine? That used to happen with me when I used to drink coffee, by the way. I used to get jittery and oh my goodness, like I cannot turn myself off. But I did not feel that when I started small. So I started small with half a scoop, and I think I used half a scoop for like a couple of months before I graduated to a full scoop. And when I did graduate to the full scoop, I still didn't feel any jitters. If you're a coffee drinker, if you drink coffee throughout the day, like 3 or 4 cups a day, I'm not sure how you might feel when you take a pre-workout like Alani Nu. Maybe you might feel the jitters, but for me, I am actually not a consistent coffee drinker. I just like to drink coffee because it tastes good. but I don't want to essentially depend on and rely on pre-workout, or I would say the same for coffee as well. So this is with Alani Nu. So let's get into the Tru Energy. Now, like I said before, I do go back and forth between my Alani Nu and my Tru Energy because I love them both. But Tru Energy has different things that they leverage over the Alani Nu. And this is besides the very delicious tasting flavors. So the Tru Energy says that it is 3 products in one. It has creatine, pre-workout, and a fat burner. It says that it's perfect energy boost with no crash, vegan friendly, soy free, GMO free, and naturally sweetened. It has the similar instructions to Alani Nu. Assess your tolerance level before you actually take it and see how your body feels. Now, I would say for me, when I took the Tru Energy supplement, I would say it was the same effect that I had with Alani Nu. If you're more vegan friendly, if you care more about that, I would say definitely go to Tru Energy. But if you are a person that you just want that boost, you would pay less and you do not mind just trying out different flavors that they have, Alani Nu is for you. Now, I would say the difference between Alani Nu and the Tru Energy is the amount of flavors that they both have. I'll list them down below, the amount of flavors that they have, and I would say the price range is about the same, but I would say that over the years the pricings have been raised a little bit higher, which is what is true for Tru supplements right now. It's one of their popular supplements out, so their pricing is higher versus Alani Nu. One of the cons I would say is that sometimes you can get carried away with the amount of pre-workout that you need. So once I started taking it, there was a point in time where I just started taking it just because, and not because I needed to, because it was out of habit. I would caution you on that as well. Definitely use it when you just need a boost and rely on your own energy and your own amount of sleep or whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, and not really depend on the pre-workout, which can be a con. Another thing I would say is caution the amount that you do take, because you could have some sleepless nights. And there was a point in time where I did take more than a scoop only because I didn't measure it correctly using the scooper, and I just could not sleep that night. I was sleepless, and I knew it was because I just took too much of the pre-workout. So definitely consult with your physician, definitely listen to your body, and really think about the amount of caffeine intake that you do take on a daily basis. So I want to hear from you. Are you an avid coffee drinker? Do you have a high average intake of caffeine per day? Let me know down below. Or are you like me, who don't really drink coffee that much every day, but kind of need a booster on some certain days? Let me know. I do want to hear from you. I would also say that the Tru Energy is part of the Tru supplement that I take that is a multivitamin as well. It's like a whole family all together. And if you missed it, I'll link that down below as well.